PDF down also, but that's good. So you have a hard copy as well. These are going to be your presentation copies for your consideration of your financial statements for the fiscal year ended September 30th, 2016. We're expressing an unqualified opinion on the financial statements as presented. I actually call it an unmodified opinion nowadays. It means the same thing. The final copy, whenever you go forward, will have all pretty color pictures and everything, but these black and whites. So that's basically it. I'll hit the highlights, if you will, on each scenario. Y'all pretty much know, because I can tell you have a pretty hard hand on the expenditures here, that you pretty much run about plus or minus a balance ship from time to time. A lot of things can maybe come at a time of your receipts of your taxes. Some years are faster than others. Last year was a little slower, probably because of the timing of the mailing and so forth. But that's pretty much it. But if you take a look on page number 10, for example, you're showing on page number 10 your total assets of $15,822, but of that, of course, 4.3 is capital assets. So you look at maybe 11 and a half in AR, less whatever little liabilities there are, as far as AP is concerned, so 11. Then you come back around and say, okay, on page number 12, of course, your total expenses is $12 million. You have some charges of service that you have to offset a little of that, get a little operating grant money coming in from here and there. And so your net expense that you have to fund for the year is 9.5. So it's a pretty conservative place to be with respect to that. And particularly given this is September year end, so because you still have to collect your taxes and so forth, but you're in pretty good shape. That of that $11 million, excuse me, about say 1.2 of it is property tax, so you're about 10 versus 9, so you're in a pretty good position, or at least you were at the end of last year with respect to that. And and while it's not a very high budget as compared to some other places, it's still a pretty conservative place to be given the size of the expenditure budget. And of course, let's face it, you don't know a lot about money to people. So if you ever had to go to the market, you could go to the market without too much problem. So don't really foresee that kind of scenario. Budget versus actual, again, as you know, you did very well in the budget versus actual last year. Those are going to be on page 33. We'll have a breakdown of that. And then in the back, there's going to be, as we move forward, as the years fill in, a little deal on this pension liability thing. What most governments are seeing nowadays, and y'all are no different than anybody else, is that GASB has decided that it's probably a smart thing for people to do a calculation of the pension liability on the face of the financial statements. It's this gigantic number, which of course will never happen in most healthy entities. But if it's too gigantic, like the city of Houston, or certain counties in Alabama, Jefferson, living in Alabama, they basically went bankrupt because of pension liabilities. Then it can become problematic. In y'all's case, it's a pretty straightforward deal. It's very similar to what most counties you'll see in Texas for that liability in connection with where you are in your budgeting and all the other good stuff on the payroll. And let's face it, your pension really, since you're in the county system, you pretty much stay caught up as far as where you need to be from year to year to year. So in the case of a county, or someone who's in TMRS, for example, or someone who's in the district system for like health issues, people like that, it's really a very good one. It's not a very significant number. Now, if you were someone like, again, like Houston or other people who maybe collected out of those systems and had giant firefighter pensions and things of that nature, it'd be a different story. So you're in good shape with respect to that. There's a lot of formatting changes this year in the financials, but the numbers and stuff flow pretty much the same way. We went to a different template and layout this year. It was a lot of fun putting it in, which I never had, but there we are. And so, didn't even expect all your normal schedules that you have in the back for your road and bridge fund, by precinct, are included. That runs basically, that's the schedules, basically the schedules C for your non-major funds, which start on page 40 and 41, starting with the combining balance sheets, which roll forward into the financial statements. And then, of course, you have your combining statements of revenues and expenditures. That does basically the same thing, and then it rolls back forward into the financial statements for the general fund. You don't have much in the way of a debt service fund at the end. So it's basically the general fund, taking care of the roads and bridges, and sheriff, and all the other good stuff that goes on in reports. So it's a pretty straightforward deal from that perspective. Beyond that, it's, other than we're really behind this year, it's not much different than what you've had in prior years, quite frankly, in terms of your results. I was talking to Charlene, that looked like anything big has happened subsequent to year, and that would require disclosure, like, I found a Superfund site or something in the courthouse, or whatever, or a giant lawsuit. So it's a pretty straightforward deal. It's just a matter of filing it, and if anybody needs it for something, y'all are kind of, if you're really kind of in an envious position in that you don't really owe anybody, so no one ever sticks a hand out for financials. Not a bad place to be, really.
No, it's not.
It's amazing how many friends you have when you owe them money. They always want information from you. So, but that's the situation you're in, and that's a blessing for sure. Now, if you want to do this, we can. I've got a file there too, if you want one, and I can provide that for you as well. And then what I can do is send over PDFs. And then just tell me how many copies, copies, found copies you need. Probably not that many, but however many you need, we'll be happy to put them together for you. And it'll be nice paper and color and all that other good stuff at that point in time. I do apologize, we were really late this year on all these reports. I went from 4 report writers to me, and so it's put me in a kind of a bind. Fortunately, I've been hiring some people, and I won't be in that bind anymore. I hope God willing. Had been fun.
On page 42, what am I looking at?
Okay, let's go.
I come Clyde's 104,000, we're all 18. What is that other? It's top.
The page set,
42.
Okay, and again, I apologize for your specific question.
Commissioner Ford, precinct 4 is 104,000, the other 3 of us are at 18,934.
That's an interesting question.
I can probably shed a little light on that. That's in revenues. At the end, he was anticipating some revenue to come in, and it was it on that strike? This was at the end of 16. And it was a pipeline, damages, and I think.
And there's an offset too on that. You look over there, see, because if you look at your net for the year for this year, basically, it's 3250 is your net for the year
Yeah.
at precinct 4. So it looks like an offset over there in your
Yes,
public
yeah, it was-
transportation.
That's what that was, anticipated income that was just for his.
Okay.
To offset
Well,
the
it came
maybe-
in, that money came in
It
at the end
ended, it ended up coming in,
it came in at the end of that, in the end of that time.
Yeah.
but we budgeted for it in case it didn't come in until the next year. So we
Okay.
could spend it the next year, we didn't think that it would.
It's also-
44 is precinct 1 and 45 is precinct 2 road and bridge and coming out. And 46 is precinct 3, but obviously precinct 4 is the same page for it.
1, 2, 3, 4 should be on page 47.
I don't have 47.
I got it, what he said.
You do? Oh, good. You got
Is it
it?
folded back around there by any chance? No, you just don't have
Oh, here.
to.
Let's
Oh,
stop.
I just want to make sure you got it. You got it, Clyde?
I got an extra one somewhere.
On where last page, 48.
Oh, okay.
44, what's that? Big amount, what's that? Right here. That's how many pages?
Everyone should have a blank page on the back. This.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, blank.
Okay, here.
Blank.
Just take it out. All right, there you go. Bruce testing. Oh, anyway, that should be. Squared away. Yeah, look at the budget version, actually, so that's a good question, Commissioner Oaks. Looking on page 47, it actually budgeted even more than that on the incoming side, so you, and then on, as a, it budgeted for your expenditures on the outgoing side, so you're looking at a big drawdown on that one, but didn't happen, so you ended up at 3250 on the actual.
Donna, are you looking, which one are you looking at? Are you, look at page, say, 47, for example.
Okay.
The budget figure for 16. When we budget a balanced budget. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's not what it's showing on here. I mean, obviously, the actual
Right.
might have, would not be the same, the revenues and the expenditures.
I'm gonna go pull the financials for precinct 4. You can look at them. 16.
My head.
She said you can.